Alrighty, so Efe Ajagba versus, what was it, Stephen Shaw? All right, it's the Shaw. So last night it was a lackluster performance. I mean, with the heavyweights and whatnot. We all know why. It's because most of these guys was taking on like last minute replacements and whatnot. Efe Ajagba, he didn't train to face, my man Shaw, and Shaw didn't train to face Efe Ajagba. Now, I'm gonna be frank with you. They do this a lot in boxing just to see where these fighters are at. Okay, I understand that Efe Ajagba's opponent, his original opponent, got hurt or so, or he could. I don't forget what happened to him, but he was out of the fight. However, with this last minute replacement stuff, this basically happened in a lot of boxers' career. Some of them pass the test, some of them don't. All right. So, anyways, it's like to see where they're at. See if they really are that competitive. I mean, it's because they could have postponed this whole entire card, but hey, they had to let the beat go on. All right, let the fight go on. But to me, man, looking at the fight and whatnot, I mean, I had Shaw winning by 1 round because I likes the way he was like rolling with the punches and coming back with the counters, and when he was dropping the combinations and whatnot, he was catching Efe Ajagba with some good stuff. All right, but the funny part was at the end of the fight. Okay, Efe Ajagba was awarded the win. Okay, yeah. I mean, hey, what are you going to say? I mean, some people said it should have been a draw. I could agree. Although I had Efe Shaw win about 1 round, going into like the final round, 10th round, I noticed he started getting hit with, Efe Ajagba's jab. And that's what it was. It was just a jab contest. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, you know, afterwards, Efe Ajagba was asked, do you think you're ready for the elite? Boy, I bust out laughing. I said, please don't say if is he ready for Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury and AJ. Please don't say that. But they said someone else like Jerron Anderson and whatnot. I was about to laugh if they say if he's ready for the other three. But shoot, even a fight with Jerron Anderson. You know what I mean? No, I don't think Efe Ajagba. I mean, we ain't going to see no difference and whatnot. I mean, Efe Ajagba should have learned from the fight he had. What was it with Frank Martin? I think it was. He should have learned from that. He should have learned some of the moves on what his last opponent who beat him. Okay, what he was doing. Okay, to you know to gain the victory over him. You know what I mean? That's how you learn how to fight. You learn their moves, mix their moves with your own and everything. Efe Ajagba, man, he's still got a ways to go. I mean, losing a fight ain't that bad. Okay, losing a fight, but gaining like new skills from that loss, what I mean? That's what make you great. You know what I'm saying? I mean, back in the 80s and whatnot, if we seen a fighter that had 3 losses or on his record or so, he was looked at as a pretty good damn fighter. You know what I mean? Because we knew he learned off of those 3 losses, especially if he had them 3 losses and like his last loss was like 5 years ago. All right. He went 5 years without having another loss, after his third and final loss, whatnot. This dude learned some, stuff along the way. Okay. He learned from all 3 of his opponents and he mixed them in with his own style. And, hey, bam, here he is now, a world champion. That's how it was back in the 80s and the 90s. But it's like today, man, these guys, they don't do that. I mean, Efe Ajagba still looked the same as he did before his first loss and whatnot. So, nah, I hate to say it, but I don't think the man is going to go pretty far in this sport. Okay. I don't know. He could be like the Allen Iverson of basketball. You know what I'm saying? He got some skill, but never ever won a championship. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or like, I can see this happening to my man's Efe Ajagba. Not unless he starts to pick up and learn, off of his mistakes and learn what other people who conquered him, learn what they did. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it in the sport of boxing. So anyways, that's my take on this. This is CMD Boxing Reports, and I catch you guys on the next one.